What's up? Okay, good, crisp practice out there. Pleased with how this group worked all week, and then obviously understand the challenge that we have this week in the division, on the road, good football team. So have to play our best. Need our play your best when your best is required, and obviously that's what our focus has been as an offense, a defense, and a special teams this week. So excited about the opportunity. But with that, I will take any questions.
Make a trade on a Wednesday night. Like, how difficult is that, and what have you seen from Tyson since he's been here?
Yeah, happened late at night, like you mentioned. So you want to make sure you talk to a bunch of the guys. I didn't get a chance to talk to Greg until that next morning. But, yeah, the guys, I think Coach Schwartz summed it up very well. I mean, these are tough because you get so close to your teammates and that type of thing. But we're excited about Tyson coming in here. He's a really good football player. He fits in really well culturally, personally, and I think schematically. This is a really good football player that we're excited to have.
Decided yet if Shedeur is ready to be your number 2 quarterback for this game?
Yeah, Shedeur will be the backup.
What is your thinking in that?
Yeah, like I told you guys on Wednesday, I'm always thinking about our players and what's best for our players, and I want to make sure when it comes to young football players, particularly at the quarterback position, that you are intentional about your decision making, and that's really all it is. So excited for all of our guys.
What's the key for him, having never been in the number 2 role? So what's the key that this week and even Sunday?
Yeah, I think the big thing there is all of us play our role throughout the weekend on Sunday, and obviously that backup quarterback role is a little bit different. We're doing everything we can to support the starter, and then you have to be ready in a moment's notice. That's just the life of backup players at every position, and we've said that here over the years all the time, that you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But again, that's our job as coaches, as players, to be ready when called upon.
Only taking 2 quarterbacks then for this game?
We've done it before.
Cam Robinson, just how did he progress this week, and do you anticipate him starting for you guys?
Yeah, continues to do better and better. Has a very good understanding, like I told you guys last week, just what we're doing schematically, but just comfort with everything. Comfort with the play calls, comfort playing next to Joel, that type of rapport and those type of things. So he's handled everything well.
What are some of the things that you've seen from Shedeur just even over the last couple of weeks as he's continued to come up the learning curve, just from a mental standpoint and physical standpoint?
I'd just tell you, Mary Kay, all of our young players work really hard in this building, utilizing all the resources that we have to improve every single day. So I think that's true of this rookie class, second-year guys, third-year guys. I think all of them are doing everything in their power to get up to speed. And like I've told you guys with rookies, there's a learning curve. There's things that you're going to pick up over the course of time. And I think all of our guys have done a nice job of really incrementally getting better, certainly with the process of an NFL season, the process of a week, what those type of things look like.
You wanted to make sure before you made this decision on that quarterback that it was best for a player's development and for the team. How did you make sure that this is the best thing for Shedeur as well?
Yeah, again, just to probably repeat myself, just in any decision with the football team, just want to make sure I take my time and make sure I'm doing what's right for all the players. And that's this decision. That's really every decision I make.
I wanted some clarity on the Joe Flacco trade. You said you were shocked initially. Were you more shocked because...
Did I say shocked?
Shocked or surprised? Were you surprised on the trade itself, or you were more surprised with the Bengals call?
Yeah, so I didn't think Joe was getting traded this season. That was the surprise. Obviously, those things happen over the course of, a day, so you have time to talk through it and those type of things. But surprised maybe because we didn't make the phone call, they did.
You talked about Aaron Rodgers might be the best thrower I think you've ever seen. We've all seen it, but what do you like most, and is there a throw that stands out from all the times you've gone against him?
I've seen a lot of them. Just natural arm talent, the whippiness of his motion and how the ball comes out of his hand. I've seen, unfortunately, a lot of those throws as a coach with the Vikings. I can remember early in his tenure when he came in and, not a lot was known about him. Obviously, a top pick in the first round, but hadn't played. But just the natural ability to rip the ball to all areas of the field was very, very impressive.
For most of his career, it feels like he was famous for extending plays and throwing down the field. Now he's dead last in intended area yards, just getting the ball out quick. What do you make of that evolution in his game?
I think just every offense kind of does a nice job of playing to the strengths of all their players. I mean, they're getting the ball out quick, but they're having an insane amount of yak yards. I mean, and that comes from accuracy with his throws. So I think they're just constructing an offense that suits all of their players. But he has the ability to make every throw.
Continue to progress back from his knee injury?
Yeah, Mike's doing a really nice job. I think he's had some really good moments in these practices, and he's, as we've talked about, really attacking this rehab, and certainly seems to be, to me, just watching him getting better every single day.
Dylan, this week, just how did he kind of come through the week and maybe build on some of the things that you saw him do in the game?
Yeah, I think it's with young football players, a lot of things that they're seeing in game will be firsts, first certainly in the NFL, but this is really the first road game, first time in Pittsburgh. Obviously, the challenges that come with playing on the road, and so I thought he's attacked this game plan really, really well. Understands what we're trying to do. He works extremely hard at the mental side of this and making sure he's prepared. And I thought he had a good week.
Shedeur does get in the game. Do you feel confident that he can run most of the concepts and plays that Dylan does, or do you have to kind of change it up?
Yeah, I think with any quarterback that is in there, you're always playing to their strengths, but our focus obviously is making sure that we're running our offense and being sound in everything we do.
Awkward at all to address the team after trading two guys this week? I mean, did you feel like to address things any different than you normally would when you stand in front of them in the morning?
Yeah, again, not to get into all the specifics about what I talked to the team about, but our guys understand, there's a business element to this and an aspect to the game of football, and you sometimes lose players due to injury or trades or what have you, and doesn't make you care about them any less as a person, but that's the business. We're excited about getting Tyson in here. This is a good football player that's going to help us. So that's the other part of this is, adding a new teammate, getting to know your new teammate and those type of things.
What does make, I think a lot of people have been to Pittsburgh for it, but just for the rookies that don't know, what makes Pittsburgh such a unique, in your opinion?
I think this division has some great rivalries among all four teams. Obviously, busing to Pittsburgh just speaks to the proximity of these two cities and the fan bases, so it becomes personal because you have some cousins probably on either side of the state lines. But the guys understand how important these games are, understand what's at stake and those type of things, but I think the proximity certainly of Cleveland and Pittsburgh is rare.
Continues to get more chemistry with one another, get more reps with one another. What's the key to stopping, the Steelers' defensive line, and especially limiting the impact that TJ Watt has?
Yeah, obviously an excellent front that we have a ton of respect for, and it becomes the entire offense's job to make sure that they're doing all those things to limit their impact on the game. Understand that they have great players over there, and we got to make sure that we're just focused on doing our job.
Progressing, and is he getting close?
Yeah, he's getting very close. He's doing well, doing everything that's asked of him. Good. Okay, thanks, guys.